You must have had ambition or something because you actually got into Raging Bull. You didn't have an agent. You didn't have. You had nothing.
Agent.
So
I had nothing. I was doing a showcase. Michael Bartolucco. All these guys from New Paltz had graduated, and one of the guys ran the Hustvedt. He was right.
Yes.
And so Bartolucco did all these plays, and then he had to go back to work. So I replaced him, and then we heard that De Niro was going to come to the play, and then of course Bartolucco said, "De Niro's coming." He said, "You know, you're out. I'm playing my part. You get the hell out." You know, I was like, "Well, okay," but you know, I said, "I'm going to still work at the theater." And they said, "Yeah." So So I sold him tickets that night. But I made him pay. I remember. He said he came. It was $2, like $1. I said, "That'll be $2." I didn't comp him.
Right.
Then I sat next to him, and he liked Michael. Right. So he said, "I'd like to bring this guy in for an interview, Michael." And he said, "And that guy who was at the door, you know, with the T-shirt on," he said, "that guy was interesting and looking." So we got like an interview, and I knew the book because my dad was a boxer. So we started reading the book. I said, "Why don't we adapt the scene for it?" So we went in there, and Marty was very nervous, and he was like, "Well, we don't have script. You know, I don't understand how you guys can have a scene. We don't have script. There's no script. There's no script." I mean, yeah. And Bob was like, you know, like this. He was like, "Let them do the scene. Let them do the scene." You know. So we had to move this table, and I remember all four of us had to pick the table. It was glass, but it had no bottom. Like the bottom was the set, and we were all moving like this in a circle. And we finally moved the table, and we did this like on the waterfront scene. And so that began this journey of they kept calling us back. And I was so nervous the day that I was on the set that I moved my head about 20 times. Like,
in the
like
scene?
This, in the scene like this. "Hey Jake, how you doing?" I'm like, you know, I was so, you know, nervous. Like to this day, he says, "Yeah, I remember you guys did that scene."